Hey, what's up everybody? I'm going to do a revision on my main page here and have just a little help area, actually more of a list for anybody that's wanting to do AV mods or just outright mod up a Model 2 Sega Genesis. And on Mega Drive, I only own one Mega Drive system, which is the Model 1 Japan. I have never found one again, so I have no clue on them. But thanks to these two little bastards that I just took apart, I just proved my point that, actually add to that point, it wasn't just that they did different ones on the main boards for each year. I think they had factories all over the freaking place that they sent these to. Because I've got one here that's made in Indonesia and another one that is made in Thailand. And not insanely different on the boards, but enough to where they had a lot of revisions done. And both of these, unfortunately, will be just as hard to hook up with wires as that last one that I just showed you guys. I'm going to just put these back together and store them away and work on something else, man. Save these for a rainy day to where I'm just really bored and want something to do, because right now I ain't that bored yet. Not ready for another migraine. But what I'm going to do, I'll just do a little short video to tell you that I've done it. I'm going to try and do it today, because right now I just have two to add to the list. Maybe another one. I gotta look in my storeroom area and see if I have any more that are unpainted that I can get the name off of. But I'm just gonna write down what area they were made in, possibly the year with it, and just write next to it sucks ass or doesn't suck ass or whatever, man, just to let you guys know that if you get this particular one, it's gonna be a pain to mod up. And if I find another one anytime soon that is one of the easier, I will definitely add that to the list right away. Because so far, man, I haven't found any yet. I think I've only gotten two of these so far that were really easy to where totally different circuitry pattern to where I could find other alternate places to solder to where you don't have stuff right next to it that you can screw up your system. So show these to you. And a lot of this, man, you got to be looking at it with a naked eye to really see it. But obviously right there off the bat, more of kind of a metallic green, dark green color for the circuit board, and a lighter but kind of faded metallic green for the circuit board. And like I say, looks pretty much the same as the one that I just did. Got to work off this area, which is a pain in the ass, man, all those tiny little pins. But both of them still have it to where you can go down to that first one there in that row of 3 off to the left there and do your composite. That's not a problem on either of them. It's hooking up the audio to where you have to go from these main pins. But see in this area, 3 large solder points, nothing around it, no nothing. This one, 3 large solder points, a wire coming from each of it going to 2 more solder points like jumpers. Another stupid revision, but the rest of the area is pretty much the same. And then look at the bottom of these, all these little holes here, all over. This one's got more of them, but all those little holes are the solder points on the other side for the microchips. This thing's just riddled with them, especially around in here. That area there is similar to the other one, but has more spots for soldering stuff. Hence, when you flip these over, some have more circuitry than the others. And then this one has a lot of them, but not as many. A lot of different parts too, like this one. all orange, all blue. And one thing I noticed, this one up in this area in the corner, that chip right there, there is a row of microchips alongside of it there, and a row of a few on the bottom. This one, nothing. Just the solder points, no chips, so they didn't even bother to put them in. They must have done it a different way with jumpers or whatever. And then this one has a weird symbol for the brand of the board, and then HCN/111. This one just says CMK. Side here where it says the make, Sega, PC, BD, MD2, VA1, then USA for the one that's Thailand. Indonesia, same thing but VA1.8. And then on the year for these, to find out what year it was made, has it right here, kind of in the corner next to this tab. This one just says Sega 1984 171/653 4B/10. And that 4B, the B there is the revision, as in revision B. This one says the same thing, different year. Sega 1993 171/653 4A, as in revision A, then /11. So definitely going to add these two to the list as bad. If you're stuck with one of these and it's all you can find, man, and you find one in good shape, it's possible. Just if you can't do the soldering, have somebody else do it for you that has a good steady hand, because that's the thing. You got to have a really steady hand, because you're working in the small area, hooking up the wires, and use fine wire like I did on that last one. Otherwise, if you get the choice of different ones, if you're getting it from a game store, write down my damn list that I'm going to post and take it with you. That's what I'm going to start doing, man. I'm just going to have a list that I'll keep in my wallet of all the good ones and all the bad ones, so I don't waste money picking up another one like these. Because pretty much any of these I get, man, I'm getting them to custom paint and do the mod on. I don't even bother to look for the AV cable for these, let alone the RF. I usually do get the RF boxes with them, but they break real easy. A lot of times it's the little switch that goes from channel 3 to channel 4. It'd be all worn out to where it won't hold the signal, or it'd be from kids jamming that plug in there and mashing all the pins. So either way, man, they get modded. So catch you guys later, and on to working on that little post on my site.